this is the greatest post show that's ever existed on planet Earth. Why am I standing? Because I've been sitting for so long. Oh, I'm getting stiff. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Thanks for joining the post show. The greatest post show on planet Earth. Dennis, Michael Nightwolf, Abe, we are live. Hello, Tim. Hey, Amber, hit that like button. Effing Music Man is in the chat. Susie K is in the chat. Hello, Lawrence from San Francisco, California, baby. JoJo Star, one of my favorites. Suzanne AP, one of my favorites. Ian in the chat from Philly. Shout out to Ian. Shout out to all the Ians out there. Yeah, we love Ians. How old am I? Older than your mother. No, I mean, I'm 33. Hello, Jason. Cliticapow is also from San Fran. Susie K. Everyone loves Susie K. Secretary of State Andrew has made his return. Sam, have you and your dad gone fishing and camping? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I wouldn't say either of us are big fishers or big campers, but... Oops. I'm just pulling up ESPN because I'd like to follow the game, at least through the Gamecast. Wow, Michelle, thank you for the $20 for singing to all of us. Hey, I'll take it. Damn, Detroit's up. Sam, gotta keep singing one way or another. Christy says, hello from Iowa. Protests today, camping this weekend. It's finally warm up here. Shout out to Christy. Knicks are tied. I must be behind. On my Gamecast. Is Tony Hinchcliffe a popular comedian among Republicans? I have no idea. You'd have to ask a Republican. You know what I'm saying? Sam, have you been live during the day? I haven't gotten notifications. I have not been live recently during the day. I have like a contract gig here right now, so I've been having to do that. Your dad has the same reaction to sports games as he does to presidential elections before it's over. That's a good point. Uh-oh. 110 to 105. Not good. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, JoJo Star. What happened to full-time streaming? Didn't work out. What happened to full-time streaming? Did it work out? I don't know. It just doesn't make any money. Like, I just need some money, man. You know what I mean? Like, you need money to live. And, yeah, my channel doesn't make any money. And I don't know, like, I don't like politics that much. And, like, you know, doing the show and then the after show is fun, but, like, having to, like, come and, like, do some sort of political topic, I don't know. I don't know if I enjoyed it. If I could just game all day and you know, stream. That'd be fun. But you found a job. Yay, congrats. It's part-time, but, and maybe when that slows a little bit, I'll come back to streaming. It's like right now, it's not, okay, here's probably the clearest way to put it. The gig I have pays money hourly, right? And it's like, that's going to take priority over streaming. So it's like, it's contract and it's freelance, so that might dip at times and then streaming goes up. But then this might come up and streaming goes down. So that's probably the best way to explain it. Philip says, yeah, you can't stream something you're not interested in. I mean, yeah, it's complicated. Like, I'm interested in sociology, anthropology, geography, culture. I am interested in politics to an extent, but not really. I'm interested in discussions around policy and economics and, stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like I'm always complaining. The clearest way to put it is the side gig, the contract gig pays more money and it's with an employer, so I need to focus on it. When that work is higher, the streaming goes lower. When that work goes lower, the streaming goes higher. Simple as that. Everett says, Sam, everyone has to do what they do to get by. Yeah. Do I have any valuable skills or special talents? How do you define valuable skills? I don't really have any special talents. Interested in how to make the world a better place. Fits. Yeah. I like that. My Best Life says, we need stream likes for Sam. Thank you. Sam, should we actually want the second Trump administration to go as poorly as possible so that Dems can win? No, because that'll cause real damage. What's this emoji? It's the from Pulp Fiction, the John Travolta like, huh? meme. I don't know. When I was starting to set up my memberships, I didn't know what memes to use, and I just love that meme, and so I just put that. I don't think I put anything else. Thanks, Everett, for liking. Don't you guys make bank through the main channel to cover enough for you two? No, we do not. I'm not going to get into specifics, but maybe, during the height of the election, yes. But since January, no. I don't think people realize how hard it is to make money on YouTube. If 100% of the money was going to me, I could survive, yes. I could be fine, but that's not how it works. Jojo Star says, you're charismatic. That's a special thing about you. Oh, thanks. I love the daily streams. I appreciate that, Joe. We need emojis of your dad and you. I think on my dad's channel there are emojis of him. Sam, your dad's channel needs to be reinvented since you're a key personality. You think so? How so exactly? Annex his channel. Hey, Lichtman loyalist. Who's that? Is that Philip H? Invade it. I think the hate that Allan got leading up to Election Day was a harbinger of disinformation that took down the Democrats. Maybe. That's possible, I guess. He's also got a lot of hate post-election day, too. I mean, that's the other thing about running a YouTube channel. It's like, last month we're like net 50 subscribers for the last month, probably, on my dad's channel. Like, that's not good. What's with the basketball games? I don't go to your dad's show to listen to basketball games. It's the NBA playoffs, you know. Where my dad's a big Knicks fan. You know, it's not like we spent that much time on it. Hey, bro, do you think that if the keys would have been right, you guys would be popping off right now and making big bank? I don't know. That's a good thing. That's something we've talked about and I've thought about. It's like, on one hand, it's like, because Trump won, we have a lot to talk about. You know, if Kamala would win, we'd probably have less to talk about. But also, Kamala not winning damaged my dad's reputation. I mean, after the election, we hemorrhaged subscribers. We lost probably thousands. So it's hard. It kind of seems like they've kind of even each other out. I don't know. Microsoft raised prices on Xbox and accessories due to tariffs. That's tough. Sam, will you and your dad ever hook up with the MT Midas Touch? We were, so like, again, in like the summer of 24, like leading up to the election, we were in touch with them. But we haven't, and you know, we were maybe going to partner up with them, but we decided not to, and then since then we haven't heard from them. $100 extra for the Xbox X Series. Do you plan on getting the Nintendo Switch 2 at some point? I don't know. Like, when it first came out, I initially was like, oh, I'm getting it. And now with tariffs, it's going to be so expensive. And like all the new games, I guess if you play on the original Switch, I don't know. It depends. Like, if I can just still play on my original Switch, I might do that for a little bit and wait till it goes down in price. Philip H. You should 100% partner up with them. I don't want to get into details. Maybe we should have. We didn't at the time, but I don't think they're interested anymore. But maybe they are. I don't know. I haven't heard from them, so. Lichtman Loyalist says, I personally think it's good for you guys that you're not part of Midas Touch. They often feel rage baity. You guys still are rational and fun. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh man, this game is so close. Any word on the merch? Thank you, Ever. I appreciate that. I gotta check with Savannah. I haven't checked with her on that. Switch 2 is now $450. See, that's the thing. Like, I just might, if we can still play all the regular games on this original Switch, I might just wait till it comes down in price a little bit. Have you seen the Ronald Reagan video on tariffs? I have. $80 says, I hate how Nintendo is taking advantage of their fan base because $80 for a game is insane, even with the tariffs. Yeah, I agree. $80 is too much. Because it's like $60 now, so they're increasing it by $10. What percentage is that? That's like a pretty high percentage. Hello, Cameron. Like, there's no way that's just the inflation alone increase, you know? Man, this game is tight. 49 seconds left, 111 to 112. Did Dems really blow their chances in 24 by removing their sitting president from the race? Couldn't have been worse. My dog's scratching at the door. Karl Anthony Towns is shooting free throws, down by 1. Hold on one second, guys. Keeks. Come on. Hi, Bubby. You want to say hi to the people? Excuse me. What's up? Sam, have you seen the new season of Andor? I haven't seen any Andor. Ever says, my wish is I would have found I wish I would have found this channel sooner. That's so nice of you to say. Oh no, the Pistons went up. In my opinion, would Indiana Jones make a good president? Not really. He's an archaeologist. I think he does what he's a professor. That's what he should do as an archaeologist. He's well acquitted for that. Everybody's mad that I haven't seen Andor. Yeah, I've heard it's good. I don't have Disney Plus. That's another issue. I don't have Disney Plus. I don't have Apple Plus. I don't have Paramount Plus. So if it's on that, I probably missed it. I'm trying to think of what I've even seen from those. I don't have Hulu either. What fictional character would make the best president? In the Star Wars vein, how about Yoda? Boom. All right, everybody's saying I need to watch Andor. I don't have Disney Plus. Oh, your phone. Hello from Germany. Thanks for all of your videos and streams about politics. Hey, shout out to Germany. Shout out Germany. Get Disney Plus when the show ends for 1 month and watch it all. That's not a bad idea. Disney Plus is only $700 a month for like 3 good shows. It's a steal. That's the thing. It's like, I don't know what. I had Disney Plus for like a hot second, and then I had like the Hulu, ESPN Plus, Disney Plus thing for like a hot second, and I remember like scrolling through Disney Plus, and I was like, I think this was before Andor even came out, and I was like, dude, it's like right when it came out, and I was like, Disney Plus that is, and I was like, yeah, there's nothing on Disney Plus that interests me. One tie game. I don't know. Streaming, especially now, kind of like sucks. You don't like Marvel, bro? You just played Spider-Man. I don't really like Marvel movies, no. I like the original Spider-Man movie. I like the Miles Morales Spider-Man. I don't like Avengers. And if you don't like Avengers, you're pretty much out on... Iron Man's cool. Like the original Iron Man's cool. Sam, do you like FPS games? What is that? Scorsese fan detected. You've detected him correctly. I agree with Scorsese that most superhero movies are closer to amusement rides than they are films. Oh, first-person shooter games. No, I do not like them, and I suck at them. Streaming became the new cable. It hasn't yet, though. It's still too separated to be cable-like. Yeah, I mean, I liked Call of Duty growing up, sort of, but I never played it that much or online because I wasn't good. Again, I liked Halo. I mostly played Call of Duty and Halo for the campaigns. I'm more of a campaign guy. This game's still tied. Everyone has streaming costs, and they're constantly going up, and they're adding more and more ads like cable, plus you can bundle them. Yes, I agree. It's trending in that direction, but you still have to pay for like 6 different things to get everything. Once they start bundling like Netflix and Apple TV, then you got my attention. The bundles now are like what? What's the best bundle they have right now in streaming? Oh, Knicks are up. 4 seconds left. Wow. Come on, Knicks. I like the Knicks too, I'll be honest with you. I also like the Knicks. I like the Knicks and the Giants from my dad, but I do not like the Yankees. But still, Knicks and Giants are still my second teams. You can get Disney, Hulu, ESPN Plus, and Max all in one. Are you sure? Or you're saying Max in and of itself is a bundle? The only one I know about is Disney, Hulu, ESPN. And that's because they're all owned by Disney. Hello, TM. I think I can hear the TV saying, Knicks on to the next series. They must have won. Crazy. Shout out to the Knicks. I don't think they can beat Boston, though. Amber says Knicks could go all the way. It's possible, but unlikely. Thank you, Dennis. Paramount Plus is a conglomerate. Yeah. But that's the thing. It's like cable, you would have everything that's owned by Viacom, plus everything that's owned by Disney, plus everything that's owned by like it was all in one. Yeah, Paramount Plus is a conglomerate of their own of Viacom, right? Or Paramount, whatever the parent company is. And they own all the content that's on Paramount Plus. Disney owns all 3. That's anti-competitive monopolistic behavior. You know, there was I think it was under Clinton, there was some bill passed that used to be considered illegal, right? Like Universal is now owned by like Comcast, right? So they've got like Comcast and Universal and NBC, and you used to not be able to do that, but they passed some law in the 90s and they allowed that to be a thing. So that's why Knicks won. That's why, the conglomeration of media right now is crazy. Like Paramount owns like craziness, and Disney owns craziness, and Comcast owns craziness. My best life says, Sam, I think Dad should reinvent his channel to the Lichtman show since you are the key personality. Maybe that will help expand the channel. Maybe, but he's the only one with name recognition. I don't know. Let's do a poll. Should we rebrand the Allan Lichtman channel? My best select says, I think you underestimate your influence. Well, I appreciate you saying that. Rename it Get Licked. That's hilarious. Tony says, your dad is a badass. Yeah, I mean, my dad is the face of the channel. For a reason, I guess is what I'm saying. The Lichtman Live show. I mean, Lichtman Live is sort of its own thing. It is under the channel name of Allan Lichtman, but it's sort of its own thing. Get Licked would be funny. That is pretty funny. Add a call in. Yeah, maybe we should. Viacom. Knicks won.
They were down 7 with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I was.
Scored them 11-1.
I was watching the game cast.
Oh, unbelievable.
Wow.
I'm gonna go out. I'll take him.
All right.
Come on.
Go ahead, Keeks. Oh, Viacom must be owned by Paramount now. Yeah. Paramount Global. What does Paramount Global own? Favorite Ravens highlights? Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. Those are the best Ravens highlights. Do I ever listen to Karen Hunter? I don't know who that is. At a third day of shows. Maybe. The issue is that my dad is like kind of like semi-retired, and you know, like, I don't know how much time and energy he wants to put into YouTube, you know. All right, so Paramount's, here it is. Paramount's main properties include the namesake Paramount Pictures, CBS, including CBS Entertainment, which includes CBS and the CW television networks, BET Media Group, Paramount Media Networks, which include MTV, Nickelodeon, Comedy Central, CMT, Showtime, and streaming Paramount Plus and Pluto TV. See, these media companies now own so much. They used to not be able to own this much, but there was some law that they changed that allowed these media companies to buy up all these other companies. Does your dad seem like he wants to retire from YouTube? No, but I think he wants to do it like retired people do. You know, sometimes retired people pick up extra jobs. He just wants to kind of like do it for fun and come in and chat and have fun and then go away. You know what I mean? He doesn't want it to become another job, you know? Look at this. In 2024, I think I heard this. Oh, the amusement park held potential talks with Warner Brothers. These things are just going to keep conglomerating until they're literal monopolies, I feel like. Philip H says, just keep doing what you're doing. You both will grow. Thanks, Philip. Enjoy the store, Lawrence. Will your dad do more online lectures? Couldn't make the last one. I don't know. They're trying to sell Paramount to Skydance. Who's my favorite blues guitarist? I don't know. So Paramount bought these two big companies, CBS and Viacom, which prior to the 90s they weren't legally allowed to do. Yeah. in like late 90s, 97. Apple or Android? Apple. Isn't your dad still a professor at AU? Yes, he is. But he only teaches like 1 or 2 classes a semester. You guys will probably grow again come the midterms and the next election. Yeah, for sure. Pyrolon says, I think it's interesting. I saw somewhere your dad predicted that someday his system would fail. So he was still correct. That's funny. Why are you chatting gibberish? What do Grover Cleveland and Donald Trump have in common? Is that a joke? Or what's the answer? Why didn't you guys cover the Canadian election? We did. I guess you're saying why didn't we cover it like day of? You have to ask my dad that question. It was because of him. I don't want to answer for him. Do I think we should have a parliamentary government? No, not really. I don't think that's going to solve any issues. I think there are better ways to solve issues in America than just going to a parliamentary government. What the Dems did with Biden probably led to much instability against the incumbent party. Keys likely still valid. Maybe. Sam, in your opinion, will this madness ever end? It'll end when Trump is out of the White House. And we might get some buffers to it in the midterms. The silver lining of Trump's horrendousness is that it looks like a solid win for the Labour Party here in Australia. Hey, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Your dad should box Nate Silver on a Jake Paul undercard. He should. Only issue is that he's an old man. Australian election is tomorrow. Oh. Polls predicts Australian Conservatives will suffer worst defeat since the 1940s. Wow. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Will there be more guests coming to your dad's channel? Probably not. Guests just don't work for our format on that channel. Is what it is. And I know a lot of people have been clamoring for Election Truth Alliance. I saw part 1 of an interview they did on, I don't even know what podcast it was, and I was not convinced. So I don't think we're going to have them on. Hey Sam, thoughts on the likelihood of Conor McGregor winning in Ireland? In protest of their immigration. Is he running for something? I know he's sort of like he was at the White House and he's been talking trash about the Irish government, but he's running? Oh, it's like confirmed? At least the jerk-off troll idiots are mostly gone from your channels. That is true. That is nice. Oh, I did not know that it was confirmed that Conor McGregor is running. Are you sure, guys? Oh. It says he pursues it. He's pursuing a presidential bid. Of course, Fox News is the only one reporting on this. Who is considering a potential presidential bid. So it's not confirmed. Sometimes you guys give me bad information. Now, CNN 1 month ago said it's not confirmed. Definitely not confirmed. It'd be interesting to see what happens. I don't really know anything about Irish politics, so I can't really comment. He doesn't seem like a very good person, so, but neither was Trump. I think at some point all world politicians are just going to be celebrities. All right, folks. Oh, the poll. Should we rerun the Allan Lichtman channel? 69% say no, so not happening. All right, I am going to sign off for the night. I appreciate every single one of you. Truly. Good night.